let me introduce myself. My name is Miss Rati and I'm from class C. In this video, we met to fulfill the mid-semester exam for the language testing course. In this video, I will read the conclusion I made from the first to the seventh meeting. The first meeting is the first lecture, which is conducted online. Then the second meeting is the division of groups. So in this video, I will read 5 conclusions from the presentation material. And for the first meeting, we discuss about assessment concept and issue. Assessment is an integral part of teaching and learning to understand student abilities, identify areas of improvement, and motivate. This systematic process of collection, interpreting, and using information on learning progress goes beyond grades. Effective assessment must be valid, reliable, and practical, designed by the teacher. They vary in focus, including knowledge, skill, understanding, and performance. Tests measuring general ability, competency, factual knowledge, conceptual understanding, and critical thinking require a variety of measurement approaches. And for the second meeting, we discuss about principle of language assessment. In the second meeting, discuss language assessment evaluate as a person language proficiency. The goal is to determine language ability, identify strength and weakness, and provide feedback for the improvement. And the 4 main principles underlie effective language assessment. The first is practicality, easy and expensive to conduct. The second is reliability, consistent and dependable result. The third is validity, measure what is the supposed to measure. And the last is feedback, provide useful information for students and teachers. And in the third meeting, we discuss about designing classroom language tests. Designing classroom language tests involves creating assessment to evaluate student language abilities effectively and accurately. The purpose is to establish clear objectives and goals, ensuring the test measure the right skill and helps educators create better learning materials. And 4 assessment scenarios. The first is reading quiz, a brief assessment of short story reading comprehension. And the second is grammar test, a comprehensive assessment of grammar mastery. The third is midterm essay, an assessment of essay writing skill. And the fourth is listening or speaking test, an assessment of listening and speaking skill. In the fourth meeting, we discuss about standard-based assessment. In this section, discuss the importance of standard in education, specifically in standard testing. Standards are clear criteria used to measure student competency and guide assessment and learning. And the key points is, the first is history of testing. Explore the history of testing and its impact on various aspects of life. The second is standard in education. Standard help develop curriculum, teaching methods, standard tests in the United States. And the last is standard in ESL learning. Emphasize the importance of equity in education for all students, including ESL students. And in the last is standard testing. A standard test is a systematic assessment to measure a specific competency or standard. Typically, scores on a standard test are compared to a reference group to determine an individual performance. Standard tests are widely used in a variety of fields, such as education, professional licensing, and language proficiency assessment. Standard testing have an advantage and disadvantage. The first is advantage, efficient, fair, accurate, and comparability. And disadvantage is bias, limit, stressful, and misuse. I think that's enough from me about the conclusion of the material from the first meeting to 7 meeting. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.